He's nervous, but on the surface, he looks calm and ready to drop bombs, but he keeps on forgetting. What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking. How? Everybody's joking now. The clock runs out. Time's up. Over. Do these words sound familiar? Maybe they're lyrics to a popular hip-hop song, or maybe that's what happened during your last presentation. As someone who has personally competed in speech and debate tournaments, delivered speeches in front of a full crowd, and recorded thousands of YouTube videos, I'm going to share my secrets for preparing for your next presentation. It's Mitchell with AhaSlides, helping you win crowds over easier. Scripts are your enemy. Lights, camera, action. Wait, that's not what you're here for. You're not an actor. There's no script to stick to, so stop preparing like one. One of the biggest problems with scripting your presentations is that you don't write how you speak. And trying to deliver your written words in spoken form is not the answer to delivering a better speech or presentation. Instead, learn about your subject. Understand some of the finite details you're talking about, and use the opportunity of your presentation as a time to share your knowledge about what you know on a specific subject. This doesn't mean you don't have to have notes. In fact, you need to be preparing more notes. Just keep them as that. Bullet points and key things you need to bring up in your next presentation. That way, you won't find yourself losing track of where you're going and what you're trying to say. You'll have an easier time using natural language. Also, comment below if you guys want us to do a video about writing video notes or writing presentation notes the next time you're going to go ahead and film yourself or give a presentation. And on the subject of filming yourself, tip number 2, film yourself. No, you might not be the next big YouTuber, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't be filming yourself to practice your presentation. Filming yourself practice your presentation can be incredibly helpful for a few reasons. Are your visual aids in sync with your outline? I know it might sound silly, but hearing yourself cover points and sing those in visual form might change the way you organize some of your ideas. You can share this recorded video with a friend or a colleague, and taping your presentation and sharing it with a coworker is a great way to get their feedback. Oftentimes, having a fresh pair of eyes can make all the difference when it comes to how we think of our own presentations and things we might need to change. What about pauses? Are you rushing through your presentation? Do you look nervous? Do you look rushed? These are all things that you can gain from filming yourself, and that takes us to number 3. Understand your subject. If we understand the bare minimum about our subject when it comes time to present, it's going to be evident. It's important to understand other aspects about what we're presenting so that we are not going to be feeling fake, feeling disingenuous when sharing this. The more things that we can know about the subject we're presenting, even if it's maybe insignificant details, the more confidence we're going to have and the more context we're going to have about that subject. And that can be extremely important when presenting a subject that your audience might not be fully aware of. Now, fourth and finally, just read the presentation out loud so you understand the language and the word choices you're going to want to use in your next presentation. I know it might sound silly, but there is a huge difference between written language and the language you're going to want to use when speaking to a crowd. If you follow these 4 tips before your next presentation, you're bound to not only have more confidence, but also not lose yourself in the moment. Until next time, it's been Mitchell with AhaSlides, helping you win crowds over easier.